All right, welcome to Dean Bodi Show. Dean Bodi Show. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. We're going to make it a great week. And we're going to be coming at you daily, Dean Bodi. Don't get ready, because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. And deanbodi.com is the website. Go ahead, check it out. You'll see the Dean Bodi pics. And put your email on there. Get on our list. We can do it back and forth. Say hello. Say something nice. We got the link on there that takes you to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Leave a nice 5-star rating and a nice review would be great. We'd greatly appreciate that. And the social link on the website will take you right over to the YouTube channel, Dean Bodi Show, DEANBODI space show. And we'll pop up. You'll see the teaser episodes. You'll see we have the long versions of the whole video podcast, as we call it. Podcast show, podcast show. Backwards, forwards, and back here, Dean Bodi. We like the rough edges over here. And the all-star of the group, good girl Bodi, good girl Bodi. She's the best girl in the world, oh yeah. She's the good girl Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. She's the good girl Bodi, yeah, the best girl in the world. Hey! DeanBodi.com website, 800-878-9698. It's the Bodi Fun Line. Call, leave something nice on there for Bodi. Say, hey, Bodi, how you doing? What's going on over there? You see meeting new friends outside? You saying hi to everybody when you go on walks? As she does. Says hi to everybody. Has conversations with the mail lady. Says hello to the UPS guy. Oh, she's a UPS star. She's got a couple videos on the UPS/dog site. It's way too cool. She's known this UPS driver and the mail lady for, going over 5 years now. And it's such a blast. She looks forward to meeting new people. It's so exciting. Get yourself a Bodi that you have to walk around the neighborhood. It's going to change your life for the better, believe me. So, talking about Bodi a lot because we started the day off today with a nice morning, as we're going to call it, the empty stomach cardio walk. And I say cardio because that's really what it is, but it doesn't have to be high pace, or you don't have to run to burn fat. You get up before your first meal, do a nice 40 to 60 minute continuous walk at a pace like you're having a conversation with somebody. And that's what Bodi and I did this morning. The sun was like barely coming up. The quiet times of the day. Tap into that. We don't always get up that early, but it was like one of those days, you get up and you feel the energy. Stay up. You ever go and you force yourself back to sleep when your energy feels good? Don't do that. Because when I do that, oh, man, I start tapping into some weird dreams. It's like the nightmares start to come in. If you're up, you're up. Get up and do it. Doesn't have to be, the same time every day. I used to do that. But now we just kind of today was awesome, man. We went for a nice walk outside. It was a little bit of a cooler breeze that time of the morning. The world as a whole is a lot quieter. And you can think about stuff, right? Bodi goes out there, does her business. We chill out a little bit together. We go for a walk around the hood and the neighborhood. And by the time we get all the way back, it's about 50 minutes of walking. So, and listen, when you do anything like stop and go, that's not what we're talking about here. Continuous. So, if, let's say, for example, Bodi wants to stop and chill, I'll keep marching in place to keep that continuous moving going. See how we do that? Just keep the moving. Start marching in place, and then when she starts moving again, we start walking again. But at least you do that continuous movement. Set the timer on your phone. You'll become a fat-burning machine. Not only while you sleep, if you do that thing we talk about, don't go past 3 hours without eating, up to 1 hour before bed. Those small meals throughout the day will get your metabolism moving real fast, and you'll become a fat-burning machine while you sleep. So don't go to sleep on a bagel and a piece of pizza and a bunch of pasta, because you're going to get up and burn the carbs. You want to end the day with a nice light protein in a vegetable, and do it light. This way you get up and you're not burning carbs, but you're burning fat. That's how you do it. So I wanted to also talk about that quiet time of the day. It's one of those things where you start to tap in, and you don't want to ruin it with a bunch of bad news on the TV. You know, we got back to the house, and I on purpose put the Soundscape station on like Google Music or whatever you got, the Soundscape music station, where it's just this like yoga kind of, you know, meditation, sleepy time kind of music, soundscapey. Ocean waves, different things that they do, and it sets the tone. And before you start interrupting this quiet, good energy you got going with the bad news that's going on, and you want to dive in and bathe in the COVID schmovid, the pandemic schmandemic, shut it down. Start your day. Give yourself a chance to think things through. What's going on today? Clear your head a little bit before you start worrying about all that stuff that you don't have any really control over, and it's going to get figured out as it gets figured out. You know? So it's a valuable thing to do, and it's going to keep the stress and anxiety down also, and you're going to start your day like on the right foot. I also got into this thing with the lighting in the house. I found these cool like stained glass light bulbs that I put like in all the main lamps around. So when I flip on the switches, even when the sun goes down, it's enough light to light up the house, but it's not this bright light like I do if I flip on this kitchen light. It's like 2 feet from the sun. And it's like, I just can't handle the real bright lights myself. I can handle it, but I don't prefer it. So when it's nice and toned down a little bit, your nervous system's a little more calm, you know, in my opinion. So try some different lighting and stuff like that at the house. With all of this pandemic stuff going on, the summertime and all that, we got to kind of redo things and do some stuff. You know, if you have a backyard and a house and you got the family and all that, I don't know, throw the sleeping bags in the back. Set up a little tent. Do a little sleep outside under the stars kind of summer thing, you know. And if you're staying close to home and not, you know, out and about and all that if you don't need to. Get the blender drinks going. Nothing like a nice cold blender drink on a hot day. And stuff like that. Change some things around. Plant a plant. Get some herbs planted on the porch. Do something different. Get some new plants for your house. Having some live things around for you to have to water and take care of is a good thing, right? And it creates a nice environment around you with the lighting, the plants. And just don't get wrapped up in all the bad news all the time. You're starting your day off on a calm. You go for a nice, get your cardio walk in, empty stomach, burn some fat. You know, then I like to guzzle down a nice plant-based nutritional drink. I'm going to give a couple shout outs today because these are some products companies that I use for years. And Optimal Health Systems is one. They got top of the line, whole food multi-mineral. This is not a commercial for them. I'm not getting paid for this, but it's something that I use, and having something high quality so your body absorbs it at the cellular level. Healthy cells, healthy you. You might as well get something good. Don't go to Walgreens or CVS and get one of these one-a-day things that goes in one way and comes out the same way. When you take fractions of things, not whole foods, right, and you don't have the chelated minerals so your body absorbs it at the cellular level, you're putting stress into your system because your body's got to break it down. Your liver and your kidney got to filter out these things. And if you're on medications and your liver and kidney have to filter out these synthetic drugs over time, it's going to wear them down. It's going to break down. Why do you think kidney failure is like #1 in the country? Because of all the meds people are on. You do what you got to do to get through the crisis, but as you start doing some lifestyle changes and becoming healthier, always take that opportunity with your doctor to go over the medication list, and something can be recalibrated. Maybe something can get crossed off the list. which is good. Liver and kidney are going to thank you for that. They don't have to filter out these synthetic drugs. It's going to lighten the load on them, So pay attention to the communication with your doctor, the labs. Dr. Dean dropping knowledge today because I want to help you. And Optima Health Systems is a great company with great supplements. And they have a nice fruit veggie powder that I shake up. And, man, you guzzle that down for your first meal. You talk about a tidal wave of nutrition. Oh, yeah. So Dr. Gundry is on point as well. You'll see him around. He's a medical doctor from Palm Springs. And he's invented some things, and he got into the supplement business, and he gets into some other stuff, and he's got some great plant-based protein shake. Just came out with the vanilla one. I haven't got that one yet, but the chocolate is good. All really great high-quality ingredients. He's got the Vital Reds and the Power Blues. Really, what I like about his stuff, too, is the powder's really fine grain because you want that shakeability. I don't want to guzzle chunks of stuff that doesn't break down when you shake it. How much fun is that? It makes you not want to do it. So he paid attention to the details, got the really fine powder. He even took it another level than Optimal Health Systems did with the fine grain. They must have sifted it one more layer down, but it shakes up super easy. Guzzle it down. Tidal wave of nutrition. Oh, man, give your body something back. You keep eating cooked, processed foods all the time, guzzling down Diet Cokes. I don't know if you're a smoker and a drinker and you put all that into the mix and everything else, plus the high stress of the world going on right now. Oh, man. Come on. Give your body something back. You got to replace some important vitamins and minerals. And remember we talked about on a previous episode that enzyme bank account so your body can break down and you start helping your digestion and all of these things. Dr. Gundry gets into some things about lectins and foods that are high in lectins that mess with the gut biome and the digestive system and all that stuff in a negative way. So that nightshade group of veggies is basically what he's talking about. Things like tomatoes and eggplant and bell peppers and spicy spices like cayenne and other things that are high in lectins. Dial that back. Just like we talk about dialing back the animal protein, crank up the plant base. All of that stuff is going to help your body function better. And that's what this is all about, getting your body functioning at its optimum. Then when you have your little cheat day or whatever you want to call it, you're not beating yourself up so much. You can't do it every day and expect your body to be functioning at its best. Just some tips from Dean Bodi. Oh, yeah. Hey, Millie. Yeah. Now, he really went over a lot of great stuff today with the empty stomach cardio walk and staying away from the nightshade veggies because it messes with the digestion and the stomach biome and stuff like that. Wow. Oh, really? Wow, we got to make some of those changes. Awesome. So, that being said, good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. And, man, go over there. Check it out. Got the link for the podcast. Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. The social link is there. Get you right over to the YouTube channel. And, Dean Bodi Show, DeanBodi space show is the YouTube channel. Enjoy the teasers. Enjoy all the videos. It's the long video, just like the long podcast. We're bringing it to you. We're building the catalog. We're getting close to 100 episodes. Got to think of something special we're going to do on the 100th episode. And we're going to check in with our sidekick right now, Alexa. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Alexa, what's the joke of the day?
What position does Kool-Aid Man play in baseball? Relief pitcher. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Alexa just did a cool joke. Do you remember that Kool-Aid guy back in the day, the commercial? And he would come crashing through the wall. He was that pitcher of Kool-Aid, and he would crash through the wall and go, oh, yeah. Well, she just said the joke about, in case you didn't hear it clearly. I think you will. But just in case, she goes, what position does the Kool-Aid pitcher play in baseball? No, what position does the Kool-Aid play in baseball? She said relief pitcher. Oh, yeah. Nice going, Alexa. And I like to use her as she's my sidekick, man. What better one to have? Talk about chock full of knowledge. Oh, so I want to talk about a little right turn right now and talk about the opening scene of the Jaws movie. I got the 4K high def DVD ultra supersonic refurbished rejuvenated Jaws movie. Oh man, talk about good times. The opening scene when they're at the bonfire and the first it starts off with that crazy music, and it starts tapping into those memories of me because this thing kept me out of the water, even the pool, for like a year. I thought if I went into the pool, or I don't know, the bathtub was starting to make me nervous that Jaws might come through the drain, or in the pool might come through the pool drain and get me. It did a number on me big time. But that's what a good movie does. So as I started hearing that theme song in the beginning, it started to give me the chills again, where I don't know if I could watch the whole thing right now. Too cool, man. And so the opening scene where they're at the bonfire, the guy walks over and starts talking to this girl, and she starts running away, and he's chasing her, and he's a little drunk and all that. He's like, wait, I'm not drunk. I can swim. And she starts going for the whole, to keep it G-rated, the whole skinny dip thing into the ocean, and he's trying to keep up. Needless to say, he couldn't, and he fell down, and he ended up passing out on the beach on the sand. She went into the water, and I don't think I need to tell you what's going to happen next. I don't want to be spoiler alert, but Jaws gets her. Okay? Jaws gets her, and the movie starts off with a serious, scary scene. So I'm saying this scene for a reason because one of my favorite stand-up comedians, Brian Callen, shout out, love this guy, and I listen to his podcast too, The Fighter and the Kid. He's on with Brendan Schaub and good friends with Joe Rogan and things. And shout out to you guys. If you ever come across the Dean Bodi show, hey, I'd love to be a guest. And anyways, and you're welcome to be a guest on here anytime. But I've gotten a lot of use out of all their stuff and podcasts. And so one of his stand-up routines is about getting attacked by a shark. And Brian Callen got into a kind of an argument with his wife about and she would say, oh, it's so rare to get attacked by a shark. It's so rare. And he goes, yeah, I know it's so rare. When you're in the water, it's very rare. But when you're on land, it's never. When you're on land, it's Neverland. So the girl on the scene went into the ocean and got eaten by Jaws. And the guy that passed out drunk and he couldn't make it out there on the beach was alive the next day because he was on land. So that's my Jaws story. And that's the scene. I don't know, I might be tapping into some of these scenes when we do episodes here just to kind of, if you've had to see the movie. If not, I will try my best not to be spoiler alert, man. But oh God, as I go through the movie, I've been doing it in pieces, and which is fine. One thing about the DVD, I have it whenever I want. And I'm checking out the interviews with the cast and all that stuff. Way too much fun. So let's check out something on Dean Bodi. Let me see. I don't like to shortchange anybody with Dean Bodi. The Dean Bodi Show. So let's see what's going on over here. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, ya-da-da, yabba-dabba-da-doo. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Ya-da-da-dee-da, da-ba-da-da. Oh, wow, we nailed it today. And, listen, all those weight loss tips I'm giving you, some different nutritional companies I deal with that I think are super high quality to get your body just kind of, hit it with some good quality nutrition because you want to absorb what you take. It's a lot easier on your system. Your body's using it. You have to take less. A lot of times less is more. And if your body's absorbing more, you don't need as much. When you're taking whole food vitamins and chelated minerals, you don't need as much of something that's not good, that your body might not even be using anyway, and that it's stressing out your system even more. So let's make it a great week. Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. Have a great day. Start your day off on the quiet, the soundscapey time. Give your brain a chance to get going. Think about what you're going to do that day, maybe for the whole week. Nice and easy. You got plenty of stuff that's bombarding you with the news. Don't bathe in all that stuff. Start your day on a nice way. It's going to change your life. We will talk at you later. We will talk to you tomorrow because we're coming at you daily. And with the teaser in the long episode, multiple times a daily. Because we know life comes at you multiple times a day, not weekly and monthly. Have an awesome day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.